So I've got these clothespins and I'm going to separate them and take off the little metal connector. Now these are the little clothespins that you get at Dollar Tree in the Crafter Square section. And I've got this really pretty frame that has a little tag piece on the bottom, these cute flowers with the little baby blue flowers on them. I'm just going to open up this frame, clean the glass, because I do like to make sure that that's done as quickly as possible. And then I'm going to reassemble. I'm going to turn that picture over so it's a white background and reassemble the frame just as it was. Now I'm going to trim down these clothespins using my miter shears. That's a tool that I get from Amazon, and it's really nice if you're not super strong and you need something to cut little pieces of things. And I'm just going to position the pieces of the clothespins to look like a flower. And based on the size of your frame is how you can decide what size to cut your clothespins. And what I'm trying to do is kind of create a circle in the middle, not perfectly, but just because we're going to cover it, but I just kind of want to get these petals of the flower distributed evenly. Now I'm going to take each of these little flowers that I removed from that pick, and I'm just going to start placing them in the center to cover up all the edges and make a circle out of the center.
Each other's size.
I've got this little bit thicker piece of twine. I'm just going to cut it down to size, and that's going to become our stem. So once I get the right size, I will glue that down. I just put a little bit on one side of it, laid it down, and then I was able to put the rest of the glue. Otherwise, I would be holding it and I would definitely burn myself. Now I'm going to add some of that little greenery down towards the bottom, almost to kind of look like there's grass there or some kind of bush that it's growing within. And I just thought that looked really pretty. And that way I'm not wasting any of it. Although if you watch me for a while, you know that I save all my little pieces of greenery and flowers and I pull them out when I need them. So if I don't use them all, that's where the rest are going to go. I have a chalk paint marker. It's kind of a very bright yellow. And I'm just going to do the flowers all on the top with that marker. You could do the flower any color you want. I did all the petals. I thought the yellow was very pretty with the blue, and so I was looking for something that I thought would be a nice accent. Once I got all of the petals done, I just dabbed over those little flowers. It would match better, I guess that's what I want to say. I wanted to give it a little bit of the yellow on the tips there without compromising the blue. Again, you could do any colors you like. This is very individual.
So all that's left.
Then I did take a green marker and just kind of go over that piece of twine to make the stem look more green. And that was all I did. That was so easy. It's definitely on the different side. Let me know what you think. Would you try something like this and try to make a flower out of the clothespins? I just thought, why not? Let's give it a try.